If your country doesn't have these Japanese foods, you're seriously missing out. First, you can order adorable cat ice cream sodas. Pick your drink and they place a tiny ice cream kitten on top. It almost feels too cute to eat. Next, there's a massive grilled eel bowl. Fire cooked and glazed in rich kabayaki sauce, it looks insanely satisfying. If you'd try these foods, hit subscribe right now. Next, a grandma-style restaurant serves fresh rice cutlets with warm miso soup. Simple, but super comforting. Then the famous souffle pancakes. Soft, fluffy, filled with cream inside, and topped with ice cream. Next, mochi donuts. Crispy outside, chewy inside, wrapped in soft mochi. Then the viral 10 yen pancake with an insane cheese pull. And finally, giant crepes loaded with bananas and tons of whipped cream. Japan doesn't just make food, it creates experiences. If your country doesn't have these Japanese desserts, you're seriously missing out. First, in Japan, you can literally eat edible shoes. They pour batter into a shoe mold with cheese, then cook it into a crispy golden treat. Next, there's a massive strawberry parfait stacked high with fresh fruit and thick cream. It's so big, one person can barely finish it. If you try these desserts, hit subscribe right now. Next, matcha pancakes that are soft and fluffy, infused with rich green tea flavor and topped with matcha ice cream. Then, a famous lemon sorbet served inside a real lemon. Fresh, creamy, and super refreshing. Next, premium matcha pudding decorated with tiny edible designs and extra matcha sauce. Then, chocolate bread made from cube-shaped dough baked into a super fluffy texture. And finally, flat croissants dipped in sweet syrup to create a crunchy, sugary dessert. Japan doesn't just make desserts, it makes them unforgettable. If your country doesn't have these crazy Japanese foods, you're seriously missing out. First, cafes in Japan can create any 3D latte design. They sculpt thick foam into cute faces that almost look too real to drink. Next, a whole peach dessert sitting on pudding, a perfectly peeled fruit placed on soft, jiggly custard. If you'd try these foods, hit subscribe right now. Next, traditional mochi being made. Rice is pounded until stretchy and shaped into perfect soft bites. Then, a beautiful wagashi dessert crafted like a flower. Tiny, colorful bean balls turned into edible art. Next, viral strawberry crepes topped with ice cream shaped like cute animals. Then, strawberry donuts filled with rich cream and covered in bright pink powder. And finally, a realistic watermelon cake that looks exactly like the real fruit but tastes completely different. Japan doesn't just make food, it turns it into art. USA versus Japan. Which country is actually better? One of these countries is living in the future, and the other controls the world. But which one wins? First, technology. Japan is known for precision, bullet trains, robots, and super efficient systems. But the USA dominates innovation, AI, big tech, and global influence. If you love your country, hit subscribe right now. Next, lifestyle. Japan is ultra clean, safe, and disciplined. Everything runs perfectly on time, but the USA gives more freedom, space, and flexible living. Lastly, work culture. Japan is strict, long hours, high pressure, while in the USA, people focus more on balance and growth. So, who is better? It depends on what you value, discipline or freedom. 3 things about Japanese work culture that feel unreal. First, in Japan, working long hours is very common. Many employees stay late in the office even after their work is done just to show dedication. Next, respect and hierarchy matter a lot. Employees speak very politely to seniors, and decisions usually follow a strict chain of command. Lastly, after work culture is huge. Coworkers often go out together for food or drinks after office hours, and it's considered part of building relationships. Japanese work culture isn't just about the job, it's about discipline and loyalty. 3 weird Japanese inventions that feel unreal. First, in Japan, there's a wearable umbrella hat. You wear it on your head and it covers you from rain while keeping both hands free. Next, there are noodles cooling chopsticks. They come with a tiny fan on top that blows air while you eat, so your food cools down faster. Lastly, there's a lap pillow device designed like someone's legs. People actually use it to relax as if they're resting on someone's lap. Japan doesn't just invent things, it invents the unexpected. 3 Korean products that feel way ahead of the world. First, in South Korea, skincare products are on another level. Sheet masks, serums, and cushions are designed for quick and visible results. Some even change color to show how well they're working. Next, Korean instant food is super advanced. From ready-to-eat meals to self-heating packs, you can enjoy hot food without even using a stove. Lastly, portable tech is everywhere. Mini fans, pocket printers, and tiny gadgets people carry daily to make life easier on the go. In Korea, even everyday products feel futuristic. 3 things about South Korean nightlife that feel unreal. First, in South Korea, the night starts very late. People don't go out early. They usually begin hanging out after 10 p.m. and stay out till morning. Next, nightlife happens in stages. It's common to go from dinner to a cafe or bar and then to another place like karaoke. One night can include 2 to 3 different spots. Lastly, late night food culture is huge. After everything, people still go out to eat again, from street food stalls to full hot meals at 2 or 3 a.m. South Korean nightlife isn't just active, it's a whole routine. 3 things about the K-pop industry that feel unreal. First, becoming a K-pop idol isn't easy. Trainees practice for years, singing, dancing, acting, sometimes 10+ hours a day before they even get a chance to debut. Next, idols live very controlled lives, strict schedules, limited free time, and sometimes even rules about dating to maintain their public image. Lastly, the global fan power is insane. Fans don't just listen to music, they stream songs non-stop, vote in competitions, and even trend their idols worldwide. The K-pop industry isn't just music, it's a whole system. 3 things about Korean dating rules that feel unreal. First, in South Korea, couples celebrate monthly anniversaries. Not just 1 year, they celebrate 100 days, 200 days, and even every single month together. Next, couple outfits are super common. Many couples wear matching clothes, shoes, or even phone covers to show they're together. Lastly, dating can be quite private. Some people avoid public displays of affection, especially in traditional settings, and keep things more low-key. Korean dating isn't just love, it's full of unique traditions.